stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The American consumer has a lot more cash to spend.
We have seen a very strong consumer. They have been incredibly resilient.
I see a consumer out there that's becoming extraordinarily confident.
The consumer is doing fine. Unemployment is low. Wages are on the rise.
We have a strong, healthy, and growing economy.
We're in America's, I think, one of its most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie.
Dazzle the eye, the economy's so strong. It's amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. They'll say anything on TV to get their 15 minutes of fame. They're told what to say. But people don't realize, we used to have 50 companies that controlled the media, the TV media, what we see and what we hear on TV. Now it's down to 6, just 6, owned by the same people, the 1 percentile of the 1%, the wealthiest people in this country. They control what we see, what we hear. They decide who's going to be our president and who's not going to be our president. And what happens is when we have a crash in the market, they'll turn around and they'll say, let's stimulate the economy. We'll cut rates right down to nothing, cut rates right down to zero. We'll stimulate the consumption. It doesn't work. And it hasn't worked. Here's what's really the problem. The consumer's not strong at all. Banks hit a record profit. They're hitting record profits, the banks. Well, then how come 43% or 51 million households don't earn enough to afford food, child care, health care, transportation, not even a cell phone? In fact, surveys show today when Americans are pinched, they will pay their cell phone bill before their car loan. Boy, that brings back memories. Remember right before the crash in 2008? Remember oil prices went up, gasoline prices went up just like now? They turned around and they said they will pay their gasoline before they pay their house payment because they have to get to work. Remember that? The same thing is happening all over again. New home sales falling off a cliff. However, the average price is spiking. Now, that doesn't make sense, does it? Well, it does. That's all because they've been keeping rates too low for too long. I've always told you, when they keep these rates too low for too long, it's not to benefit you. It's not to benefit the working class. It's to benefit the very wealthy in the stock market. The whole idea of keeping rates low is to drive the stock market up. And 10% of the population makes all the money in the stock market because these are people that always have money in the market. These are the same people who had money in the market when the market crashed, and they stayed in the market. And then as the market was rigged to go up, they made a fortune. That same 10% made sure the market was rigged to get back up, to call back their wealth. And if you know what you're doing, you follow their coattails, and that's what we do every day. We do that every day here in Phil's Gang. But to say the Americans are doing well, that's ridiculous. How could that be? Our inventories, the wholesale inventories, are not growing. That means manufacturing, first of all, companies are not investing their money back. They're not taking their earnings or their profits and plowing it back in their companies for new equipment, for IT spending, to increase productivity so you can get your wages increased, so you can get overtime. They're not doing that. So inventories are down because, and here's another reason, they're keeping inventories down. They're not producing inventory. Because why would they go out and buy new machinery and increase demand when there's no demand? Because wages aren't up. And when wages aren't up, there's a problem. Inflation goes up. Everything's going up in cost, but their wages. So they have less disposable income. When they finish paying all their bills, they don't have enough money to go out and buy unless they use their credit cards. So the retailers aren't ordering the inventory they used to order. So that means that companies are not, the wholesalers who make the inventory, they're not manufacturing it. Instead, they're taking their profits and doing stock buybacks, which makes the stock go up, which creates a bubble, but only benefits 10% of the population. That's, again, has been always in the stock market. Retail sales are falling off a cliff. Why? Because, everybody uses the excuse because of Amazon. No. Retail sales are falling off a cliff because when you start taking gas prices, and when you have, I said before, every dollar increase in oil translates to $2 I always get this, 2.25 cents per gallon you have to pay. It doesn't sound like much, but that's $4 billion less that the consumer has to go spend on durable goods. Big TV screens, washers, dryers. So when you look at the real numbers, they're lying to us. And why do they lie to us? How can they do that? Because, again, we have 6 corporations that control what we see, what we hear on TV. And they're the ones, these 6 corporations, again, a couple of them, that Fox, CNBC, owned by Comcast, they tell Varney and the rest of these people to say this kind of garbage.
The American consumer has a lot more cash to spend.
We have seen a very strong consumer. They have been incredibly resilient.
Now, that's Becky from Comcast. Comcast owns CNBC. She's told what to say. The idea is to keep people pumped, make them feel good. Because these guys who control these 6 companies, and by the way, the 6 companies that control everything we hear and see on TV, they control the fake news, they control everything. They want you to feel good. They want you to go out and spend because these same people who control these 6 corporations also control the Dow 30 stocks. They need you to go out and spend. And when you're not spending, they take and they keep interest rates too low for too long. Oh, they make money when rates are too low for too long, but the economy gets killed. A house that normally used to go up 3% a year started to go up with low rates 20%, 25% a year. Why? Because they kept rates too low for too long. And so a lot of homes, they're no longer affordable. So new home sales are falling, but prices of homes are going up. Because real estate is costing more. Because when you keep those rates too low for too long, and you have a real estate boom, and the Federal Reserve, our owners who control it, they should be raising interest so the boom, like in 2008, the housing boom, would cool off. But they never cooled off the housing boom. They made sure credit was easy. People with credit scores under 600 could buy any kind of house they wanted to. And so as the boom created, because the rates too low for too long, all of a sudden, as I tell you, they start, all the builders who need land, they can't get the land because of all the environmentalists now jump in and say, oh, we got too much building in our area. Too much building. So then they, as they say, they get the wetlands out there, and then you can't use the land. Now the land's more expensive because they're having 12,000 acres available around your community to build for planning. You only got 2,000. So now the land's more expensive, the house is more expensive. So it's not always good to have these low rates. But yet, every day, we're told the same narrative, that things are terrific. We'll be back with more and some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
And that's what they want you to feel. Happy. Because you're not happy, they know you're not going to spend. That's the problem. You know, the Fed never does anything right. They never do. When they cut back rates right after 9/11 to stimulate the housing market and also to have you use your house as an ATM machine, people took out over $8 trillion. That's why everybody's in trouble. The baby boomers are in trouble. They don't have homes anymore to fall back on or paid for retirement. Because remember, after 9/11, Bush cut rates, Greenspan cut rates all the way down to low rates. They wanted to get this housing market pushed up, easy terms. People went into their homes, used it as ATM machine. They took their equity out. They bought boats and cars and vacation homes, and they were told that, not to worry, because when you sell your house in about another 10 years, it's going to be worth a fortune. You're going to be able to pay off your boat and your house, and you turn your vacation home now into your retirement home. All a bunch of nonsense. And how'd they do that? How'd they get people excited? It's using the media. It's using these financial shows on TV to tell you that things are... I'll never forget, Leisman, who was on CNBC, was telling people, isn't this terrific? People are spending more than they're making. You ever listen to this guy? He's a dope. He's a dope. But he comes on with stuff like that all the time. Everything's terrific. Everything's great. They figure get people happy, they'll spend, and then all these networks, they get money from GM and Ford and everybody else, and that's how they pay for their airtime, to put Hannity on, put Becky on, or put on the guys, Charles Payne and Varney and Maria. Unbelievable. Kramer. That's the whole idea, keep you happy. But when they cut back these rates after 9/11 to stimulate the housing market, to push people into removing $8 trillion from the home, that's the only thing that saved Baby Bush. His GDP went from minus 1%, like 1.5%, was because he got people to take their money out of their home. Did such a disservice. Now the baby boomers, they're up to their neck in debt. They're having trouble retiring because they don't have that home. I told you before, my parents, they're the older generation. I remember when I came home one day, and there they were out by the trash barrel. In those days, you could have your trash barrel and you burn all your garbage in it. And they were out there and they were burning their mortgage. I pulled up, said, what's going on? We're burning our mortgage. My father didn't have more than one suit. My mother had maybe 2 dresses. They never spent money, never went out to dinner. Their whole life was to pay off that damn house. And they did. And then the baby boomer came in and took the house over and refinanced it 2-3 times. Because why? Because they were told every day things are terrific. Like now, you're being told everything is terrific. But if everything was terrific, then why is retail sales down? Because we have fuel prices going up. Pending home sales are down for the 4th month in a row. We have this big auto bubble that's bursting. The data we're getting in now for auto sales is worse than in 2008. All these subprime auto loans, those with credit below 600, the defaults are incredible. The defaults are more now than in 2008. This is crazy. People aren't spending. The only thing they're spending is with their credit cards. And then you have Leisman.
People are feeling flush in their accounts. We are spending more than our income coming in.
Isn't that amazing? That's Leisman from CNBC. He said the same exact thing right before the 2008 crash. He's saying it again right before the crash. That's why this crash is coming. It started. What do you mean coming? It started on January 26th. and it's going to continue. Home ownership is down to a 60-year low. So how can things be true? If things were so flush, like he's saying.
People are feeling flush in their accounts. We're spending more than our income coming in.
And he's saying that's a good thing because they feel flush. Then how come home ownership is down? 60-year low. Why is it the first home buyers, which is the most important home buyer, the first-time home buyer, which is 45% of home sales, they're gone. They can't afford a house anymore because wages aren't going up. Expenses are going up, but wages aren't going up. And so these bankers got greedy, and they never raised rates. As the housing boom was going up and up and up, and people on the weekends were going out there crazy, buying houses, competing, they should have been raising rates. Well, we're suffering for that right now. They never raised rates as we had the housing boom. The idea with the Federal Reserve is to control. They have levers. They raise rates when things are too hot, let it settle down. Things are too cold, stimulate the economy, drop it. But they never did. They just kept that. They just kept pushing forward, keep those rates right down to nothing, because they're getting greedy. Wall Street got greedy. Normally, homes went up 3% a year, the same as your salary, 3% a year. Been that way for 50 years. Now, all of a sudden, homes are going up 15 to 25% a year from 2001 to 2006. Then when oil hit $100 and gasoline was pushing $4, guess what? They stopped paying on their homes. All of a sudden, you had all this inflation turn to deflation, jobs were lost, prices dropped, we're into a crash. Now, what do? What do? Instead of being smart, they turn around. And again, the owners, the 1% of the 1%, who control the banks and the Federal Reserve, knowing a modest rate cut, small rate cut would not be enough to stimulate the economy after the crash, to stimulate growth, to offset the severe losses we had, the loss of our economic activity after the crash 2008. They knew that. So they decided to do something severe, drop rates down to zero. Here they go again, drop rates down to zero. Just like when they dropped rates so low that people would take $8 trillion out of their homes. So we're right back to where we were. And I'm going to show you how to make money on that when we get back with some stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Surging prices at the pumps are crippling consumers across the country.
People are feeling flush in their accounts. We are spending more than our income coming in. People are...
Wait, something doesn't match up here. What are you, nuts? This doesn't match up. Wait a minute. CNBC is saying two different things.
Surging prices at the pumps are crippling consumers across the country.
Oh, I see. So gas prices are crippling consumers across the country. But the same network, Steve Leishman says...
People are feeling flush in their accounts.
Feeling flush in their accounts. How about this one?
Oil prices have been going up steadily for a year. I think it's more related to the improving economy.
Wow. Gasoline prices are going up because of the economy. It's doing so well. The economy is improving, so gasoline prices are going up. What he's saying is oil prices are going up. And oil prices aren't going up because the economy is improving. How does the economy improve? Don't they watch the GDP? Don't they see that the last quarter of 2017, we had better GDP than the first quarter of 2018? Don't they see? Of course they see that. They're told to lie. Are you kidding? Oil prices aren't going up, which makes, again, the price of gasoline go up. Not going up because of the worldwide economy is improving. It's just the opposite. First of all, oil prices are going up because of what's happening in Syria. What Trump is doing, his policies in the Middle East. People are speculating in the pit on Wall Street. That's what's making prices go up, the speculators in the pit. Are you kidding? What an idiot this guy is. Same thing, just lies, lies, lies. Now, I don't want to get off the subject here. I'm going to talk a little bit later about this guy Clapper. But first, I want to get to some stocks. Help you make some money. Stop listening to these people. Listen to what I tell you. I am going to tell you the truth. I don't need a car dealer to fund my show. I don't need anybody to fund my show. No one's going to tell me what to say. I'm going to tell you the truth. And that is why, if you were my gang member, and I said to my gang member for weeks, and you've heard me say this right here, I said, this stock market can't go up unless the banks go up, because the banks always push that stock market up. But more than push it up, they can move the stock market up on rumors, like they did with that stupid tariff story they planted on Sunday night that made the stock market go up 300 points on Monday morning, which they gave all back. That story was planted to push the market up. It didn't work. Tuesday, there was no follow-through. Why? Because the big institutions, the banks, the insurance companies, and the pension funds and the hedge funds, they're not going to come in with money. Not when you have a national debt at $21 trillion. We're paying interest on that national debt of $486 billion annually, and it's going to double in another 10 years because we're not growing our economy. All we're doing is growing debt. All we do is grow debt every day. We're spending our Congress spends $100 billion more a month than they take in. They love spending money because it's not their money, and they can go back home and they can look like big shots. They can build libraries and rolling rings and skating rings and all that stuff, and swimming pools and with their names on it. And the biggest thing, they love going home and telling their constituents, look at this. We increased the size of school loans. They're even bigger now. Oh, he's a hero. The parents go up to him when they go to a cookout. Oh, thank you, son. Thank you, Congressman. Thank you. Oh, it wasn't for you, my son would go to college. And that's how they get reelected. It's all crap. But here's what is not crap. Is when I say the banks, when the tariffs shot up the other day, I mean, not the tariffs, but when they talked about tariffs and how they were going to get rid of them, they're going to put on hold, rather. And the market went up 300 points. I said, that market will never hold, that 300-point rally will never hold unless you have the banks. The banks got to go up to hold onto those gains. So I said, let's start buying some banks before anybody else did. Just like we bought oil before anybody else did. Like WLL, which is up over 40%. So and I've been giving this as a video to my video members, to the gang, and it's Wells Fargo. Nobody wanted to buy Wells Fargo. Don't buy Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo's terrible. They're bad people. Well, of course they're bad. All banks are bad. So we started to see money come back into these banks. And all of a sudden the bank is up now. Wells Fargo is up now about 7%. It went, okay, so it's about 7%. It went from around 53. It started turning green around. We bought it around 50. See, Wells Fargo, we bought around, am I right? Wells Fargo, we bought that around, 51.37. So it's about 9%. About 9%. 9%. So if you joined my gang and got my video and just did what I told you to do at Wells Fargo, where I guide you, I tell you where you're going to buy, I tell you when to start out, just start with small amount of shares, when to add to your position. Like I told everybody today, I said, we're going to add today, right now the stock's around 55.87. So I said, we'll add when it gets to 56.93 or about $57. They know when to add. They don't have to think. They don't have to even think about when should I add. GE, I had them take profits on Friday. GE, I had them take profits on Friday. I could see some sell signals on GE. It started to turn red on Friday. Now, GE, we were up about, I think GE, we're up about 20% if I'm correct, on GE. And I said, start taking profits. It turned red. Guess what? Today, it dropped big. It dropped big. And we were out. We bought GE. I'll give you the number. We bought GE. I told them to get this is one of my video stocks at $12.93. It went up to around $15.50. And it was a 19% gain. And I said on Friday, you know, let's start getting out of this stock. I could see the pattern on the top. And I said, why don't we just take our profits and we'll just keep a little shares in? And today it pulled back from about $15, $15.50 down to about $14. And guess what? My gang got their profit, and it pulled back 9%. And they didn't get hurt because I could tell them when to get out on Friday. Get out. So if you want to join my gang, you're not going to do well with your 401k. If you want to join my gang, you can be as active as you want. You can come to my class every day. You can be as active. You could be at the classroom every day from 9:30 to 11. I mean, or you can just, if you're busy and you're working, just follow my video like I did with Wells Fargo, like I did with GE, like I did with AMD. AMD's up over 40%. It's not a trick. It's not a gimmick. It works. So join my gang, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. I have people waiting for your call. Try it for 30 days and see if I make a difference in your life. If I do in your financial life, then please take care of St. Jude. So I will every day post on my video 2, sometimes 3 stocks for you to follow. And I change the video 3 times a day. So how can you go wrong? You haven't even got to think. If you want to do that, or do you want to listen to these people here to tell you how everything is so terrific? How can things be so terrific when our inflation has pushed up short-term Fed rates since 2015, 250%. Gasoline's up 40% since 2016. Healthcare's up 99%. Rental's up 84%. Food cost is up 38% since 2008. Where are your wages? Are they up? No. They're the same as they were, adjusted for inflation, as 1970. Join my gang now, 877-600-GANG, and you could have been part of Wells Fargo.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock, and during the day something happens, and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody, and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. My number is 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. I'm going to reach out and help you. Now, there's a couple stocks, bank stocks, if they're going to keep this market, if they're going to hold on to this market, they're going to rig it to stay up here or go higher, they need the banks. Now, Wells Fargo is one of the banks I said they're going to need. And we got into Wells Fargo. It's now up 9%. Now, I have a couple other banks that I think will do just as well. I'll put them on my video, and then I'll tell you exactly when to buy them. I'll tell you when to add to them, when not to add to them, when to take your profits, and when to run like hell. You don't have to think. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is sign up for the gang, $39.95, and then if I'm going to give you USB, that's one of the banks we're looking at, USB. I think that's going to be a terrific bank. I think, or not a bank. No bank's terrific. They all suck. I think that we're going to get a nice 10% return out of that. And I can't guarantee that. But it's setting up nicely. I've been doing this for over 42 years. What am I talking about? 45 years. Been on this earth for 72 years. I think I know a little something about what's going on. And I've seen this pattern a million times. And this usually shows that the shorts are going to come in and start moving this stock up. So you're going to have a risk. You're going to have a risk of about $100 to try to make between $500 and $1,000. The big thing is know where our risk is, so we're not going to lose more than $100. That's the first thing I do when I tell my gangs when we start out, we're to put a stop in. So we know exactly if we fail at it, we know exactly what risk we're taking. We're going to lose $100, $50, $500. We know our risk. That's key. Nobody tells you to do that. Did your guy that runs your 401k tell you to do that? No, of course not. Why would he? There's no fiduciary relationship between him and you. He could care less. He doesn't even know you. So I think we got a great opportunity with USB. So join my gang now. Why don't you just judge me on my performance for the next 30 days, how well I do with stocks for the next 30 days. Invest in yourself, for heaven's sakes, for $39.95 for the next 30 days. Look at the money you blow in your 401k. Just on fees alone. How about the hidden fees, the ones you don't even see? So invest in yourself. Try it. At the end of the month, if it's not working, it's not benefiting, leave. That's it. It just amazes me how people stay in with 401ks. But here's what also amazes me. Can you believe they're going to take Starbucks? And I don't want to get into the politics of this, but I was watching this. They're going to take Starbucks now, just to be politically correct, and let everybody come into Starbucks, like the homeless come into Starbucks. And let me tell you about homeless at Starbucks. I've experienced here in downtown Sarasota. There's a difference between a homeless person and a bum. And a bum. A bum is a person who loves being a bum. He doesn't want to better himself. He wants to go out and he wants to beg for money, which they do make good money, by the way. He wants to sleep on the street. Those are bums. They love the lifestyle, but no town will admit that. The liberals who run the towns in these liberal programs will never admit there's a difference between a homeless person, the guy who got laid off from GE with 2-3 kids. He has about $20,000 in savings. He's going through that quickly. He's going to lose his house. He does lose his house. That's the guy who needs a break. And I help many, many of those people. He's homeless. He's going to get help. He should get all the help he possibly can get. Not the guy who is healthy. He's 28, 35 years old. He goes down, he pumps iron all day. He lays at the park sleeping all day, drinking whatever he drinks. Doesn't want to work. Doesn't contribute to society. But, he can go over to Starbucks, a business, and sit there all day long now. And we went through that in Sarasota, downtown Sarasota. We went through it. They destroyed the downtown Sarasota Starbucks. And finally, all the neighbors got together, and we got a hold of Starbucks, because Starbucks, they weren't making any money. They're going to close the store. Because every morning, these guys would come in and sit there, take up every chair, every booth, just use the bathroom, go in and shower, and whatever they did, shower, yeah, how we wish. Go in and use the bathroom, and people wouldn't pay $7 for a cup of coffee. Have to wait in line. It's just amazing what Starbucks is going to do. So let's take a look at their stock. They're going to kill their earnings. If someone's homeless, do everything to help them. And here it is. Stock's going down right now. Stock's going down. The institutions are pulling their money because of the policy. They're going to turn Starbucks into homeless centers. That's what they're doing. Just like Sarasota, Florida has one of the most magnificent libraries. They turned it into a shelter. Libraries today we don't need. Cities do not need libraries with online. Everybody's online, get all the information you want. The reason why they have libraries so the liberals, that help the bums. It's that simple. They feel better about themselves. It just drives me nuts. It's just crazy. But somebody that's homeless, I'll do anything I can for them. All right, so let's take Starbucks. You got Starbucks right now. Okay, if this stock will follow it, the institution are pulling money out, but it's not yet ready to sell short. It's not yet ready. But I'll tell my gang when it is. Just like emerging markets, we're going to have a fantastic opportunity to make money in emerging markets. Why? Because emerging markets, we're talking about Brazil, Vietnam, the countries that are trying to get going. They want to sell stuff around the world. They call emerging markets. Now, they've been getting tortured because they borrow a lot of money. And when the dollar goes up, they get killed, the stock goes down. So it's been a great short. But now it's at a point, the minute the dollar drops, you buy the emerging market, EEM. And as soon as I will tell my gang members, especially my video gang members, as soon as I see it turning on my chart, we get a buy signal. As soon as that buy signal comes in, I'll give it to my video people. What a great opportunity, the emerging markets. You'll never have an opportunity like this again to buy the emerging markets. This stock has dropped from $53 down to about $45. It's a big discount in these things, tremendous discount. That's a 15% discount. It may go down another, I think it's going down about another 5%, about 20%. And then it's going to turn around as soon as the dollar, because this dollar, they can't keep this dollar where it is. It's too high. It's killing the multinational companies. They can't sell their goods overseas. 3M, McDonald's, Nike, all these companies that sell most of these big multinational companies, about 48 to 65% of their revenues come from overseas. And when the dollar's this high, they can't sell. They can't compete. Their earnings going into the second quarter are going to be terrible, going to be worse than terrible. They're going to be awful. Trump knows he's got to pull this dollar back down. And why is the dollar going up? For the wrong reasons. Just like oil's going up for the wrong reason. But do you think they would tell you the truth on CNBC or Fox? Of course not. Of course not. The only reason the dollar's going up is because Europeans come over here when they see the 10-year Treasury yield going up. And why does the 10-year Treasury yield go up? Because inflation. Because we have gasoline prices going through the roof. And we have so much inflation. Just movie tickets. The inflation is horrible. So when inflation goes up, they have to raise interest rates. And when those yields on the 10-year Treasury go up, Europeans come over here. They sell their euros to buy dollars to go to the auction to buy the 10-year Treasury to get a 3% return on 10 years. And so the dollar keeps going up and up and up, and McDonald's goes down, down, down. So we've had a great opportunity to short McDonald's. We're watching it again to short. But we'll be ready when that dollar starts to collapse. Now, how are they going to collapse the dollar? What they're going to do, Trump, you're going to see the 10-year Treasury yield starting to come down. Secretly, they're going to go out and they're going to buy treasuries. The Federal Reserve will go out and buy treasuries off the market. They'll buy them from banks. They'll buy them from dealers. And to pull that 10-year Treasury yield down. And when that 10-year Treasury yield comes down, then the dollar will start dropping. And when that dollar drops, gold's going to go up. So you want to see gold go up. Oil's going to come down. You start buying airlines. So when the dollar goes down, you buy the emerging markets. When the dollar goes down and oil goes down, you start buying the airlines. Then I will put on my video for you when to buy these. So look, here's the number, 877-600-GANG. I will help you. I promise to help you if you reach back and help St. Jude. But this does work. They're waiting for your call, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG, and we'll keep watching Starbucks stock because there's going to be a good opportunity as they turn it into homeless centers.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.